being organized here from the Gulmohar grounds in Calcutta. We are here today for the second day of the proceedings for the CSC, the 50, a very, very unique 50 ball white ball format. The match here today is between Cosmic Warriors and Heritage Tigers. We are ready with the toss very shortly.
Monty!
Joining me are Sailesh Arya. Joining me are Sailesh Arya, captain of the Heritage Tigers team.
So we can use that guy who we are thinking to use in your beginning.
Cut. Sandeep, cut.
Yash Birla, captain of the Cosmic Warriors, will spin the coin. Sailesh Arya will call. Heads is the call. And heads it is. Sailesh Arya wins the toss and selects to field first. Cosmic Warriors will be batting first. We'll be starting the match sharp at 1300 hours. We request both the teams to please start the proceedings. We'll do a team photograph in the middle of the match, okay? After the first over.
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring, bold, and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
क्या चल रहा है?
क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट।
बताना तेरा सीक्रेट।
100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं,
स्मूथ लाइक बटर।
ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
In every corner of our nation, there are warriors. Warriors who set out before the break of dawn. Warriors who navigate through the busy streets. Warriors who bring nourishment to every table. Warriors who find beauty in every journey. These are the warriors of today, caring.
Requesting Cosmic Warriors opener to please take the field. It's exactly 1 p.m. We have to start the match immediately. Cosmic Warriors are requested to take the field immediately.
Cosmic openers and helpers fielders, please take your position on the ground. Cosmic openers and helpers fielders, please take the field. bowlers out on the field. Heritage, please start the game.
Hello and welcome to the third day of this amazing cricketing carnival that Calcutta Swimming Club has organized. I am your commentator, Abhinav Khetri, and this match is between the Cosmic Warriors and Heritage Tigers. Colonel Nishant Kalra with the ball, bowling to Vedant Saraf. It was a full toss, and he didn't make much connection, and Colonel Kalra collects that and throws it back to the keeper. No run there, so it's none for none after one. So we have this we are playing at this beautiful ground of the Gulmohar Cricket Club in Calcutta. Up his delivery, high up in the air and caught. First wicket for the Heritage Tigers. Ritvik Pal Chaudhary makes no mistake there at point. Vedant Saraf dismissed for no loss, for no runs, out for a duck. Beautiful delivery, and Vedant was trying to make some room there, but only holds out to Ritvik Pal Chaudhary. And that's the first wicket down for the Cosmic Warriors. None for one after 2 balls. Yashovardhan Kandodia, fondly called as Monty, who was almost like the marquee player for the Cosmic Warriors, bought for 1110 points in the auction, walks in to salvage the innings for his team. Sanjay Datta is the other opener for Cosmic Warriors. Yashwadhan Kandodia has many years of cricketing experience and has been one of the backbones of club cricket. A member of the Calcutta Swimming Club. Colonel Nishant Kalra. Full toss again and driven, but only makes it to to Abadya Jujunwala. And 1 run taken there in the cover region. Sanjay Datta on strike now. Is 1 for 1 after 3 balls. Shortish delivery. Completely misses that. Another dot ball. This has been a very productive over for the Heritage Tigers. Just 1 run has come off the first 4 balls. 1 more ball to go in this unique format, 50 ball format, where 5 balls are bowled per over by a bowler. And a bowler has an option to bowl 10 consecutive balls. Colonel Kalra. And swing and a miss, and that's within the reach of the batsman, so not declared a wide. And that's a beautiful over, 1 for 1. An amazing over we've seen in this format. And a bit of a tough start here for the Warriors. They would look to change things. And now we have, Colonel Kalra is continuing the bowling. He's going to bowl 5 more balls. Down the track and takes the edge and he's out. Fantastic catch there by Deepak Bachawat. And Colonel Kalra strikes again. 2nd wicket here. Sanju Datta dismissed. That's some exciting cricket. Let's watch this again. Beautiful delivery. It was a bit of a good length ball and takes just the top edge of Sanju Datta and caught behind by Deepak Bachawat, making no mistake there. Caustic Warriors are now 1 for 2. And it'll be interesting to see who the new batsman is. He would be disappointed with himself here. Both the openers dismissed for duck. And looks like Mahir Bhatia will be the next batsman. He seemed a bit unprepared to be going out so soon. In just 6 balls, the Warriors have lost 2 wickets for just 1 run. And Mahir would like to change things. There is another seasoned campaigner. In fact, all the top 4 batsmen for the Warriors are regular cricketers who have played extensively in the club circuit and in the local circuit. But some fantastic bowling here by Colonel Kalra, who's picked up 2 wickets for 1 run in his 6 balls. Mahir Bhatia, the new batsman for Cosmic Warriors. And Colonel Kalra here bowling his first ball to the left-handed Mahir Bhatia. Outside the off stump and he misses again. The ball's keeping a bit low here. Mahir was expecting to slash that, but without much luck. Another very, very important dot ball. So in 7 balls, the Warriors have scored only 1 run and have lost 2 wickets. Mahir with a bit of an open stance, batting outside his crease. And this time on the stumps, and just defended by Mahir. Just wanted a single, but Mahir denies him that. And a sensible decision because Colonel Kalra was quick to feel that. Another fantastic ball into the body, and they quickly scamper for 1 run. So 9 balls gone, just 2 runs on the board, and last ball by Colonel Kalra. So just 2 runs coming off the first 9 balls of Colonel Kalra, and that's his last delivery. pitched up and driven, and that will be a beautiful boundary by Yashovardhan Kanodia. That's his class, and that's the end of the bowling spell by Colonel Kalra. 6 runs for 2 wickets at the end of the first 10 balls. And a beautifully driven ball. So that'll be the first. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
Akshat Motwani, the new bowler for the Tigers, with his Gaili off spins. Full pitch delivery and good length delivery. Four for 12 are his best bowling stats. Wide declared there, down the leg side, and they quickly take a single, gets Yash on strike. A very, very good start here for the Heritage Tigers, and they would look to keep the pressure, keep the momentum, not giving it away to the Warriors. Left hand, right hand batting combination here will have to make the field changes after every ball or after every run is taken. Ball there. Sorry, 1 run there. Akshat Motwani to Mahir Bhatia, old friends and rivals. And that was close, and the third umpire review has been called for. Let's have a look at that. And that is out. Let's have a look at that again. It looks pretty much out to me. It was a direct hit. Mahir was not even close in the frame that time. So we'll have to that should be an out by the third umpire. And that's an out. Out declared by the third umpire. So the third wicket falls for the Cosmic Warriors. And Mahir Bhatia is run out here. A fantastic throw. And Himanshu Binani is the new batsman. Akshar Motwani to Yashovardhan Kanodia. 9 for 3 after 13 balls. And a loud appeal there. Loud appeal there. Akshar was pretty confident, but the umpire says not out. Let's have a look again at that. Another dot ball, and things getting really tight here. 15 balls gone, 9 for 3 for the Cosmic Warriors. Let's see who'll bowl. Akshar Motwani to continue the bowling. He'll bowl to Yashovardhan Kanodia. Very, very exciting format. So the power play is now finished, and the field can be. And flighted delivery, and Yash has timed that well, and is dropped in the deep. That looked a bit. Can we have another look at that? Flighted delivery and well pitched. Yashovardhan frees his arms, but dropped by the fielder in the deep. A deep extra cover. Akshat again, this time outside the off stump, not giving a chance to Himanshu. There was a lot of gap there. Good sensible cricket. Good bowling there. Tightened him up for space. Well fielded there at long on. Just one run. After 17 balls, Cosmic Warriors are 11 for 3.
Sorry, after 18 balls, 2 more balls to go in Akshat Motwani's spell. Yeah, Akshat again. Outside the off stump, driven like it was more of a slash actually. To mid off. 1 run taken. 12 for 3 for the Cossack Warriors. Last ball in Akshat Motwani's spell. He's bowled very well. Only 6 runs coming off the first 9 balls. Himanshu Binani on strike. Halfway, and there's a loud appeal for leg before, and we'll have to see that again. Around the stumps, pitch is on middle, and loud appeal, and the umpire's given it out, and that's the 4th wicket for the Warriors at the end of 20 balls at 12 for 4. Very difficult situation here for the Cosmic Warriors. And Nikhil Chawla is the next batsman for the Warriors. Another experienced campaigner. And it'll be interesting to see who bowls next from the Heritage Tigers. Nikhil Chawla coming in at number 6. The captain giving a bit of a pep talk, Yash Birla. Yash Kanodia will be on strike, and it'll be interesting to see who the new bowler is. It's quite a loud appeal from Akshat Motwani, and now we have Harsh Sehgal, who's a new bowler for the Tigers. It's quite a unsteady start for the Cosmic Warriors. 12 for 4. So 30 balls more to go in this innings. Harsh Sehgal to Yashovardhan Kanodia. Full toss down the leg side, and that's a bad ball. And fielded there by Shivam Sonthal, by Shivam. Wide signaled. That'll be 2 runs. So 2 free runs have come in. Harsh Sehgal with best bowling of 3 for 8. Nikhil Chawla facing his first ball. Again, full toss on the leg side, and this is up in the air. Lucky it lands in falls in no man's land. And Colonel Kalra fielding there. So 1 run taken. Nikhil Chawla gets off the strike. Both the balls on the leg side by Harsh Sehgal. Heritage Tigers have done well here. 15 for 4 to restrict the Cosmic Warriors in 21 balls. Harsh Sehgal again. Outside the off stump. Wide signal by the umpire this time. It's outside the blue line. Umpire has no hesitation calling that a wide. Harsh Sehgal again. Full pitch delivery, driven down the covers, and fielded there by Harsh Bihani. So bowled by Harsh, fielded by Harsh, and played by Yash. Nikhil Chawla comes on strike. It's 17 for 4 for the Warriors. 3 balls more to go in this over. Again, foolish delivery and played towards long on. Fielded there and will just be a single. This is some good bowling and good fielding by the Tigers. Harsh Sehgal to Yash. Full delivery, full toss, and well fielded there by Akshat Motwani in the sweeper cover position. Just one run. Good field setting here. Good field setting here by the Tigers. So, despite two wides, this has been a good over. And same shot, same position. Well fielded there by Harsh. And that's the end of the over after 25 balls. Cosmic Warriors are 20 for 4. Yash Kanodia batting on 10. Nikhil Chawla batting on 3. Harsh Sehgal gave away 8 runs in this, in his 5 balls. And now Harsh Sehgal being replaced by Harsh Bihani. Another seasoned and experienced campaigner, plays for the CCFC. So Harsh Bihani will bowl to Nikhil Chawla. Sorry, to Yash Kanodia. Foolish delivery and played away towards long on. Fielded there by Abadya Junjunwala. They're actually quite a good team that Heritage has. They also have Siddhant Agarwal in their ranks, another good bowler. Full toss, and that won't cover much ground, and fielded there by Abadya. Sailesh Arya leading the team for the Heritage Tigers. So 2 balls gone in this over. 2 runs coming off it so far. So lots of singles, not being able to clear the boundary ropes much here. And struck hard this time, and that's straight into the hands of Abadya Junjunwala, and a beautiful catch completed at the long off boundary. Abadya is ecstatic, and so is Harsh, and that's the end of Yashovardhan Kanodia's innings. It was hit towards the long on boundary, and that's the 5th wicket for the Cosmic Warriors to fall, 22 for 5. So this is actually good teams on paper, but difficult to play, and some of them might complain about the pitch, but I really think it's a bit of a reckless batting display here. 22 for 5. The projected score at the current rate is only 39. Only 22 balls to go in the innings. The current run rate is only 3.9 per over. And Alok Bachawat is the new batsman for the Cosmic Warriors. Another very, very seasoned campaigner. Harsh Bihani getting a wicket here. Harsh to Alok. And that keeps low. And they appeal for a wide, but umpire says not a wide. Alok Bachawat has played 191 matches in his career and scored 2,485 runs with 82 wickets. Harsh again. Again another delivery. In fact, the wicket keeper is the elder brother of the batsman, Deepak Bachawat, and by signal there. So that's the end of 30 balls. Cosmic Warriors are 23 for 5. Harsh Bihani bowls a very tidy 5-ball spell, 1 for 2 with 3 dot balls. Harsh Bihani to continue the bowling. He'll bowl another 5 balls. Harsh Biani bowling to Nikhil Chawla. Loud appeal. I'm sorry. Sorry, that was Harsh Biani to Alok Bachawat. And one leg by signal by the umpire. Nikhil Chawla is on strike now. And up in the air, and Harsh doesn't miss those. 6th wicket to fall for the Cosmic Warriors. Nikhil Chawla dismissed. That was a very, very simple dismissal. A good dipping delivery. Nikhil didn't do much to that, and Harsh doesn't miss that. A brilliant cotton bowled, and the 2nd wicket for Harsh. And that's the end of the innings for Nikhil Chawla. 24 for 6 after 32 balls. Akshat Khemka is the new batsman. And played along the ground there. One run there. Akshat gets off the strike. One more run taken. Six now. One more run taken. And that's the end of 35 balls. It's 27 for 6. Harsh Biani with amazing figures of 2 for 6. Not a single boundary. Only one boundary in this innings, hit by Yashovardhan Kanodia of the bowling of Colonel Kalra, who also bowled an excellent spell. 2 for 6 in his 10 balls. So 27 for 6 after 35 balls. The ball. Alok Bachawat will face that. And a bit of confusion there. We'll have a look again at that ball. Let's watch the replay of that. Let's see what are they appealing about. It didn't look bold to me at first glance. And we have a friendly four-legged friend crossing the pitch. Abade Ajunwala again to Alok Bachawat. And hit down the ground there. 1 run. Akshat Agarwal and Alok Bachawat batting for Cosmic Warriors. Abade Ajunwala bowling. He's bowled 2 balls out of his first 5. A very, very slow start here for the Warriors. 28 for 6. Lofted delivery outside the off stump. Hit and swing and a miss. No run there. Abade again. Half volley, and that clears the ropes. Let's see if it's a 4 or a 6. We'll wait for the umpire signal. A fantastic shot there. Cross-batted swing by Akshat Agarwal. That's a 4 signaled. This is the second boundary of the innings. But they're making a bit of a mistake there by bowling it as a half volley. Probably to keep it at a good length will be better. Again outside the off stump, and that's a dot ball. 32 for 6 after 40 balls, just the last 10 balls to go in the innings. Will be interesting to see who the next bowler will be. Siddhant Agarwal hasn't bowled. A very, very tight start here for the Cosmic Warriors. These two batsmen can actually rescue the Warriors. Basant Gupta is the only last recognized batsman for the Warriors, who should be coming in next. Abade Ajunwala to continue. Half volley, comes down the track and swings that, and Akshat Motwani is unable to reach that. Harsh Sehgal covers for him, and 1 run taken. Abade again to Alok Bachawat. Again he comes down the track, and Akshat misses that completely, and that will be the 3rd boundary of the innings. It's 38 for 6 now. Good shot there by Alok Bachawat. Alok Bachawat moves on to 9. Akshat on 6. Abade Ajunwala again. Again down the track, and this time fielded by Harsh Sehgal. 1 run there. 2 balls to go in Abade's spell. And again up in the air this time. And no fielder there, lands near square leg. And they come back for the second, and he should be out. Let's see that again. They're not really appealed. Let's see that again. Oh, let's see that again. Let's see that in the slow motion, please. Let's see that in slow motion. And let's see that again. हाथ ऊपर. And that's a not out signal by the third umpire. There's not a clean collection, and struck hard again. Lands just in front of Shivam. So one more run taken. That's the end of Abadejunwala's spell. 42 for 6 after 45 balls. Last 5 balls of the innings. And let's see who's coming in to bowl this. Akshat Agarwal will be on strike. They're getting Harsh Sehgal to bowl the next 5 balls. He had conceded 8 runs in his first 5. Abadejunwala finishing with none for 15 of his 10. Harsh Biani 2 for 6 of his 10. And Colonel Nishant Kalra also 2 for 6 of his 10 balls. So some brilliant bowling here. And Akshar Motwani 1 for 6. So between Colonel Kalra, Akshar Motwani and Harsh Biani, they've taken 5 wickets for merely 18 runs in 30 balls. Harsh Sehgal to bowl the last 5 balls. Will they cross 50? Alok Bachawat batting on 10 of 9 balls and Akshat Agarwal batting on 9 of 7. Foolish delivery and doesn't make much, and the brother will run out his younger brother. Alok Bachawat really wanted that single, but he was sent back by Akshat, and Deepak Bachawat runs out Alok Bachawat. And that ball not making much contact with the bat, stuck under his pad. Deepak picks it up and runs his brother out. Not even in the frame there. That's the 7th wicket to fall for Cosmic Warriors. This would be the lowest score. The lowest score so far in this tournament has been 47 by the SKP Eagles. Let's see what do Cosmic finish on today. Basant Gupta coming in to face the last 4 deliveries. Harsh Sehgal bowling to Basant Gupta. Harsh Sehgal. And that's lofted, and that clears the fence. And Basant Gupta off with a 6. Basant Gupta off to a brilliant start with a huge 6, the first 6 of the innings. Makes great connection there, and straight into the side screen. And this time outside the off stump, driven through covers, and Siddhant Agarwal feels that will just be 1 run. Harsh Sehgal. placed towards point, fielded by Ritik. 1 run taken. Basant is back on strike. Akshat does well there to rotate the strike. Last ball of the innings is done. That's the 50 for the Warriors. And that should be the end of the innings. 51 for 7 should be end of the play for this innings. And 52 is the target for the Tigers. And in the opening match between and in the opening match 55 was defended, so anything is possible in cricket. Joy Game Changers defended just 55 runs, making it a very, very tough chase for the Escape Eagles. And let's see what happens next in the innings. Stay tuned for the next innings. We'll be back with you very shortly.
Bold and unstoppable. Raft Cosmic EV Warrior, India's warrior.
क्या चल रहा है?
क्या छुपा रही है? सेल्फ केयर का सीक्रेट।
बताना तेरा सीक्रेट।
100% आमंड ऑयल और हनी का करेक्ट बैलेंस सिर्फ एक लोशन में है। जॉय हनी एंड आमंड बॉडी लोशन जो दे डीप नरिशमेंट। वाओ, चिपचिप बिल्कुल नहीं,
स्मूथ लाइक बटर।
ये मेरा जॉय, ब्यूटीफुल बाय नेचर।
strikers have used the impact player. Shivam goes out and Manav comes in. And Cosmic Warriors have also used their impact player. Basant Gupta goes out and Anand Tulsian comes in. Heritage openers, please take the field, and the next 3 or 4 batsmen can sit by the boundary rope. Both the teams, scorers, please take position. Scorers, please take position.
Hello. Hello.
The next couple of heritage batsmen can sit at the edge of the ground for quick access. Both teams have used their impact player.
That's the first wicket of the first ball. A brilliant delivery there by Anantya Antya. Clean bowling Ritik Pal Chaudhary. Ball keeping really low here. And takes the inside edge and gets the first wicket of the first ball. And that's over to my colleague Rohit, who will take over the commentary.
Great start altogether, and looks like Heritage Tigers are under the bit of a pump, and Cosmic Warriors straight out the mark with a grand delivery. A massive wicket, to be honest, and walking out into the centre, it's going to be a tough task now, particularly with the surface doing its fair bit. It's not a big enough total, but then again, on a track like this, it can be tricky, it can be dicey, and it can leave you slightly rattled as well. Anand Tulsia is going to come round the wicket out here. The Heritage Tigers, they'll need their eyes. 50 balls, 49 now is what they have, and they'll have to chase down 52, which looks like a modest number on the board. Shouldn't be much of a tricky ask, shouldn't be much of a dicey affair. But then you need to keep a calm head around your shoulders. You need to read the game well and go around about your business as you do. Round the wicket there, a bit of inside half of the bat. Ushered towards that short third fielder there. A quick single. First runs on the board for the Heritage Tigers. A bit of quick decisions being made. I think it goes without saying that they'll have to keep their eyes on the ball, particularly with the surface being conducive to the bowlers. Cosmic Warriors, they'll try and take a few early wickets. It's as simple as that. The equation isn't that difficult. You get wickets, you get those early dots in place, you start mounting the pressure. And the Tigers, they like to roar early as well. They like to go big, they like to target and swing for the fences. A bit longer than expected, usually taking time to set the field. Abadya Junjunwala. Over the wicket once again. In fact, round the wicket. Change of angle this time for the left-hander. Wanted that run, and very good running between the wickets as well. A bit of extra bounce, a bit of extra elevation that he was looking forward to. Anand will be happy with the current start. He's got wicket, single. Possibly eyeing for a big shot, can really get them halfway down. Taking his time. You all know this is the CSC 50. That's a beauty of a delivery, angling back in and bowling it slightly quicker as well. Opens the face of the bat, a very ginger nudge towards that short third fielder, trying to eke out a few runs through that particular area. Both Abadya and Vashisht. Anand, he's going to be a man delighted. He's got a wicket up front. Down the ground. But straight to that mid-off fielder. Wanted to go for that off drive, that booming off drive. Abadya Junjunwala, the connection could have been better. Came from the toe end of the bat. And with this, we come to the end of the first 5 balls. And the Heritage Tigers are 4 for the loss of 1. And looks like it's going to be Anand Tulsia who's going to continue from the same end. Well, obviously, why not? You've got a wicket on the first ball, so you should continue. Oh, inside half again. Could have been trouble. Vashisht Bhatia trying to go down the ground, eyeing for that long on fence. The shot was on, but he was completely beaten by that additional bit of pace there. Lucky that the ball didn't go on to clip the timber along the way. Another quicker one. Rocks back, pulls away. Straight to the shot mid-wicket, can be trouble. But good running between the wickets and excellent backup as well. That's good thinking here by Anand. Vashisht and Abadya. They're taking their time, watching the ball a lot more. Just not opening up their stances yet. That stayed low again. you can clearly see there's a massive green top. So with the green top in, you will get a lot of assistance. In fact, not just a bit of assistance. It's going to be interesting to see when the seamers come into action, because ideally with the green top in place, the seamers will get more assistance than the slow bowlers. Once again in the channel, and that's good thinking. Consistently bowling in the channel out there, not allowing the batter to free his hands. And also the fact he's bowling it quicker is pushing back Vashisht and Abadya somewhat to the back foot. They're trying to take that extra second to play the line of the ball. Loops one up, driven nicely, but excellent work out there despite a bit of a crumble. But then at the end of the day, decent work. And with this, we come to the end of 10 balls, and the score reads 5 for the loss of 1. First 10 balls, Heritage Tigers, they are still to eye for that big fence, trying to free their hands out there. Change of bowling. Aditya Tulsian was the first one with the ball in his hands, and now Nikhil Chawla is the new bowler in. Now that's going to be interesting. We were talking about a green top, we were talking about seamers coming into play, and Nikhil might be the one who would be looking to extract a bit of purchase from the surface. Pitch it up maybe, or get that hard length into play as well. Current run rate 2.50 required, 7.05. They'll keep on mounting unless they eye for the big hits. Full toss, rammed away, but only as far as that mid-on fielder, the wideish mid-on fielder, placed at the edge of the circle. Another single stolen away. And looks like it's going to be a change of angle there for Abadya Jhunjhunwala, the left-hander. Round the wicket is what Nikhil Chawla will be eyeing for. Current run rate of 2.73. Required rate of 7.08. So that's going to be a consistent number to look out for, particularly in a shorter format like this. Around the wicket, yorks him, and somehow he digs it out. Excellent work there by Anand Tulsia. After bowling those first 10 balls, he's now placed at that short third area. Does a brilliant job, rolls around, keeps it down to just a solitary run. Now that's the kind of fielding that you will also need to complement your bowlers who have been so far brilliant. 12 balls in, just 7 runs conceded, a wicket taken as well. Nikhil over the wicket to Vashisht Bhatia. Nicely driven down the ground, mid-off in place. Should be another comfortable single there. Good running between the wickets. These two, they have made good use of the chemistry between them, and I think that chemistry is very, very important. That chemistry is what will eventually get you across that finishing mark, that finishing line out there. Round the wicket this time for Abadya. Another full toss, and Abadya, he's picked the bones out of that one. Hammered it out of the complex as a new ball is being asked for. We were talking about the big hits. Takes it on the full and whacks it. That's as easy as it gets for Abadya. He's a big hitter of the ball, a stunning striker, making good use of that burly muscles that he's got, and he's dispatched that. And with that 6, now Cosmic Warriors will feel the heat as Heritage Tigers move on to 14. Round the wicket again. Another full toss down the ground. This time though, uproots the middle stump completely. That is how hard it was struck there. Thankfully the bowler got out of the way. So did the umpire as well. I mean, at times when you're on the field, you have to juggle yourself in order to avoid injuries. Take a look at the shot. Whack. Top of middle at the non-striker's end. Thankfully Nikhil had no touch to it. And with this we come to the end of the first 15 balls. And Heritage Tigers are 15 for the loss of 1. Mahir Bhatia into the attack after 5 balls of seam. We'll have another left arm spinner coming into the attack. And I think that's just to ensure the fact that Abadhya is not getting those full tosses. He's being made to play along the carpet, kind of more of a compulsive move there from the Warriors. Round the wicket there. Oh, that stayed low and it's gone through the gates of Vashisht Bhatia. That's a big wicket again. This is the one that they were looking forward to. Bowling it quicker, bowling it in the channel. And the surface doing the rest of the job out there for Mahir. Mahir Bhatia gets the big one of Vashisht Bhatia as he'll head back to the pavilion. There you go, slightly loopy, quicker one through the air. And that will take the timber along the way. Second wicket down for the Heritage Tigers. New batter in the mix, Harsh Biani. Goes without saying, Harsh will be looking to score a few runs. That 6 in that last over from Abadhya Jhunjhunwala must have taken the pressure off. A bit of modulations on the field out there. Looks like short third's gonna come in, is it? Similar angle. Harsh goes for the sweep there. A loud question asked. But looks like that was just a ploy to rattle the umpire. The umpire unfazed makes his call. Gives it a wide. Good thinking there. Harsh Biani is a new batter in. Will like to get off the mark early on. Rocks back. This time picks the line of the ball pretty well. Cuts that away towards that cover fielder. 2 balls in this over. Apart from that wide, I think Mahir Bhatia, he's done a decent job. Wants that run. Sent back, and rightly so, but an overthrow. That was so not expected. And Anand Tulsia once again coming all the way from that short third area to try and stall another extra run. Mahir Bhatia, he's done things okay, he's done things right, but then again, as we said before, you got to compliment your bowlers. I mean, they are doing a decent job. It's not that they are doing something out of whack, but I think it needs to come in sync with what Mahir Bhatia is doing. He's done a decent job. Got a wicket on the first ball. Might have bowled a wide, but that's a part and parcel of the trade. 2 balls to go in this over. Heritage Tigers, will they eye for the fences once again? Or try and play along the carpet? That remains a question. Abadhya particularly comes on strike after hitting that 6 in the last over. Nicely cut away. Excellent work out there by the cover fielder. They'll get another single. Good running between the wickets, and I think that has so far been the USP, particularly with Abadhya in the centre. He's running in a prolific manner, getting those quick runs on the board and ensuring the fact that the Tigers, they stay in sync, in harmony with the required rate. Last ball of these 5, it stayed low again and pushed away towards that backward point fielder. And with this, we come to the end of 20 balls. The Heritage Tigers are 18 for 2. And as you can see, everyone serenading the ground, waiting for their particular turn to be on the yard. Change of bowling again. Mahir Bhatia came in for 5 balls, conceded 3 runs, claimed a wicket. And it's going to be Yash Birla. Quite a prolific career. He's got 222 wickets so far in the circuit. And he'll like to add more to that tally. Round the wicket is possibly going to be the wheelhouse to Abadya Jhunjhunwala. Right arm off spin. That stayed low as well, cut away. There is a fielder. Should be a comfortable single and stolen that away as well. And I think it goes without saying that the action that we just witnessed kind of resembles one of the most iconic off-spinners of India, Harbhajan Singh, the Turbinator. One would remember the way Harbhajan would hunt and pat with Anil Kumble in the whites. Change of angle again, over the wicket to Harsh Biani. Yeah, that's a nice tap and run there. Good running between the wickets. Harsh Biani just watchful. He doesn't want to take that risk out there. Just wants to ensure the fact that everything's hunky-dory. They don't lose any more wickets. They're doing a pretty decent job. 28 balls in hand. Yes, 32 is what they need. Shouldn't be much of a tough ask if they are able to get a partnership in place. Again, change of angle. Round the wicket. Down the track he comes. Not the cleanest of connections. Slightly lower than anticipated. Should be a comfortable single. Decent work there, keeping things pretty intriguing out. Both the teams. Yash Birla. So far, 3 balls, 3 runs conceded. Current run rate 4.57, required 6.89. He's gonna go over the wicket, change of field as well. They're consistently modulating the field positions. Looped up and whacked down the ground, is it? Straight into the hands of the fielder. Number 3 goes down. Yash Birla has produced the breakthrough. Harsh Biani getting a bit too lusty, going for that big heave. Long on was in place. No real challenge whatsoever. Kept his eyes on the ball and takes one of the regulation catches that you got to expect. Heritage Tigers now are in some serious trouble with 3 wickets down. Now stepping out into the centre, a new batter. He'll have some work to do. He'll have some catching up to do. Harsh Sehgal, apologies for that. And I think Yash Birla, he'll be pumped up. 222 wickets before this, another one as well, so 223 That's an impressive number, to be honest. Over the wicket there from Yash. Slightly shorter opens the face of the bat, and Harsh Sehgal pushes it away for the first runs from his bat there, off the mark. And with this, we come to the end of 25 balls. Heritage Tigers are 22 for 3. And Yash Birla, he's going to continue from the other end. So 5, you can bowl 10 balls in a slot. That's the beauty of the 50. Around the wicket again to Abadya Jhunjhunwala. That stayed low as well. Abadya opens the face of the bat, pushes it away. Wanted the run, but very rightly sent back by Harsh Sehgal. I think Yash Birla, he's not really happy with the fielding enterprise there. Wanted it to be slightly quicker. Change of field now. Sanjay comes in. That short mid-wicket. In that short cover position there. You need the quickest of hands, the safest of hands in those areas. Razor sharp reflexes as well. Around the wicket. It stayed low again, but this time though they'll get that run. Started off early. Good response as well from Harsh Sehgal. And with that single, Abadya now moves on to 14 of 10. Heritage Tigers now possibly thinking they are beyond that halfway mark. So do they call the shots? Do they start going big after the bowlers? Do they decide to go aerial? Oh, that's a beauty from Yash Birla. Turning the ball in, angling it in so quickly there. Harsh Sehgal didn't really have much room to deal with. Lucky for him that his timber stayed intact. This is exceptional bowling from Yash Birla. And once again in the channel, conceded 3 of the first 3. And since then, the next 6 balls is produced to wicket and conceded only 2 runs. In shorter formats of the game, you really need to turn things around. And he has turned things around in sensational fashion. Whoa, that was in the air. That was a thickish outside edge, but there was no fielder. One bounce towards that backward point fielder. And with this, we come to the end of the 30 balls mark. And at the end of 30 balls, Heritage Tigers are 24 for 3.
Please come across. Untick and unpick.
Mayur Bhatia comes back in the attack now. And Sanjay, he's being rotated around. One of the most athletic fielders. Has defied numbers blatantly. Just tells you. And he's always happy to be on the yard. Sports a nice and bright and radiant smile. And I think that's the mood in the dugout of the Cosmic Warriors as well. 20 balls remaining. A good 28 to be scored now. 7 wickets in hand. That stayed low inside edge. Should just be a single. And I think singles are okay with the Warriors. Unless the ball's going to the fence. I don't think it's going to bother them much. Required rate now up to 8.5. Abadya and Harsh Sehgal, both these batters, they'll have to quickly start going for the big shots. Change of angle for Mayur Bhatia. Abadya Jhunjhunwala, the left-hander in the blend. He's kind of bringing on a few changes time and time again. He's coming on. Now that's a wide. Yeah, outside the tram line. The wicketkeeper keeps on protesting, but no questions asked. That was well outside that tram line there. You're watching it live on YouTube. CSC 50. Over the wicket there. Bowls it slightly shorter, cut away. There is protection. Just that single. Might go for the second if there is an overthrow, but looks like backup is in place. Should only be a single and nothing more. It's getting closer and closer. 3 runs of the first 2 balls. This time Maher Bhatia, because there was a wide in place. Yash Birla having a quick chat there with Maher. Once again, change of angle there. And that has been a consistent scenario. Every time Harsh has batted or a right-hander has batted, they've gone from a different angle. Nicely picked up. An excellent effort out there. That is a redoubtable fielding enterprise, saving 4 crucial runs for his team out there. That is extraordinary. It was a loopy delivery. It was going away from the batter. Looked like a catching chance, but more than that, the full-fledged dive, that was simply marvellous. There you go. Abadya is back on strike. This time driven down the ground, long on in place. Want a second run, will have to hurry, and will get that as well. A bit of a wild throw on that occasion. And Heritage Tigers now realizing the urgency, that if they do not start scoring now, it might be just too late before they decide to shift gears. 1 more ball in this over remaining. Maher Bhatia slightly expensive than the others. 1 for 9, but then in a shorter format of the game, you have to take care of both of it. You have to go for wickets as well. Coming down the track and then realizes it was not there for the taking. Pushes it away for another single. With this, we come to the end of 35 balls. Heritage Tigers 31. Need 21 runs from the last 15. Akshat is going to be the new bowler in. (31) for the loss of 3. Still a long way to go from the finish line. The Tigers, they have everything plotted out in their minds. Now it's down to execution. And Abadya Jhunjhunwala, he's going to be the key out here. He's batted for a while now, 18 of 13. Looks like Yash himself is at backward point, or will it be at point? Akshat Khemka, 42 matches, 42 wickets as well, 30 wickets for him. Over the wicket there, Akshat. Takes it on the full and cracks it to the fence. In fact, cracks it all the way actually. A brilliant hit there. It's been a while since we have seen Harsh Sehgal opening his stance up. Got the full toss and offer and waited for no further second to whip that away outside the park. That's 6. That will do a world of good altogether. Akshat needs to be careful. Bowls it in the channel, bowls it quicker. Nicely guided towards that short third area. Backward point was in place. He's done well. Just another single. And now with that 6 in the last ball of the first ball of the of this over or of these 5 balls. I think things have now just flipped. The Heritage Tigers will have to keep that momentum on, and the Cosmic Warriors needs to be careful. They cannot concede another boundary. Change of field there. Akshat Khemka under the pump now. Conceded a 6 on the very first ball. Abadia on strike. Goes for the scoop. Picks it up. And has found the gap as well. This over is turning out vital for the Heritage Tigers. All the good work that was done by the Warriors might have just met a dead end. Akshat bowling it fuller, and that is an excellent shot there. Improvisation at its pinnacle. Shuffled across, picked it up, and just ushered it towards that deep fine leg area for a boundary. Abadya Jhunjhunwala now moves on to 22 of 14. And Akshat Khemka under some serious pressure now. Once again, goes for the scoop. Looks like fine leg is inside the circle, and it's a long chase for that fine leg fielder. But eventually he will come around. In fact, it's that short third fielder who goes all the way around. A bit of a sluggish outfield. Couple of runs stolen away. And still a ball to go. Looks like the Heritage Tigers are controlling the narrative. Eight runs needed from 11 balls. That is how quickly these games can change. One moment of concentration lapse, and the next thing you know that you're staring down the barrel. And Abadya Jhunjhunwala, what a knock this has been. 24 of 15. Undaunted, unfazed, kept himself in the game. And this knock, it has come out like a match-defining one. That was a quicker one from Akshat Khemka. Took Abadya by surprise. And with this, we come to the end of 40 balls. At the end of 40, the Heritage Tigers are 44 for 3. 8 needed of the last 10. Akshat Agarwal had a bit of a hefty, well, it was another Akshat actually. Now it's again a consistent tweaks on the field. Nikhil being pushed away to the fence now, as this is a crucial 5-ball spell that Akshat will be bowling. And if he is able to do well in the first 5, he might also get the last 5. Now you think the urgency is clear. Right arm off spin. Bowls it quicker. Wants that run. And Harsh Sehgal will make it comfortably. 45 on the board from 41 balls. Just the kind of start that they would have anticipated, and they have gotten it. Akshat Agarwal, he knows it very well. One big hit. This game is level pegging. So he'll have to be very careful with that line, that length of his. Should be a wider, quicker one, but this time failing to control that line. The ball goes out to the keeper. That should be another wide. I think Akshat really needs to have a think here. His captain needs to have a chat with him. Like, just calm down, maybe. Things are okay. Don't complicate it. Keep it simple. Down the ground and gets beaten completely. And Abadya Jhunjhunwala will have to head back. And Akshat Agarwal has finally provided the breakthrough. Akshat Motwani, the new batter in, comes down the ground. In fact, that was the stumping, I reckon. Or is it a wicket first ball? No. Akshat Motwani now stepping out in the centre. Bit of confusion out there. Can Heritage Tigers run away with this game with quite a few balls to spare? I think Abadya Jhunjhunwala, he's created significant difference. Yash Birla, he's a happy man right now with that wicket. But the question is, the equation is still tipped against him. Momentum is in favour of the Heritage Tigers. Will Akshat Motwani rotate the strike and get Harsh Sehgal to face Akshat? One big hit and this game can be done and dusted. A loopy delivery and Akshat Motwani not really interested. Oh, looks like they've gone for a stumping appeal. And I think a wicket has also fallen. Akshat Motwani might be on his way back. And Akshat Agarwal, he is confident that he's gotten his man. Let's take a closer look. No, he's home. He's safely home. And yes, the decision has been made. It's not out, says the umpire. He had a considerable part of his boot behind the line. But then once again, you can always pressurize the batter into thinking something different. And Akshat Agarwal, he's just done the same. That stayed low. Dug out by Akshat Motwani. The fall of the wicket, the fall of Abadya, might just have pushed Cosmic Warriors in a bit of pressure. New batter in Akshat Motwani. He's still looking for those gaps in the field. He's still looking to whack it out. Down the ground. Has he got the distance? Oh, that's a brilliant effort. That was one of the most electric enterprises you would see all day long. Had the catch been taken, could have been the catch of the tournament contender as well. What a terrific effort. Another loopy delivery coming down the track. Akshat Motwani knew it instantly that it came from the toe end of the bat. And take a look at this enterprise. Wow. Last 5 balls, 3 runs to get. Akshat Agarwal is going to be the one bowling those last 5 balls. Once again, down the ground, that's in the air. And taken as well. As easy as it comes, Akshat Motwani will head back to the pavilion. Akshat Agarwal strikes for the second time in just 6 balls. Is Heritage Tigers making it a bit too difficult for themselves? Are they complicating matters? The idea was to try and go over the bowler's head. The safest area in the field ends up playing against the turn. And a very good catch. Reverse cup, comfortably taken. New batter in Nishant Kalra now. 4 balls remaining and 3 runs to get. This has turned into a mind-boggling thriller. And Akshat Agarwal, what a spell this has been. We can contain them for the next couple of deliveries. Plays it straight back. Will have to head back. Overthrow there. That was so needless. But at the end of the day, that run will get them to 50 now. Heritage Tigers are a run away from tying this game and a couple of runs away from winning this. Yash Pellamas, having a chat with Akshat that let's not go for those throws maybe. I mean, obviously he was eyeing for the wicket because another wicket down here, particularly that of Harsh Sehgal. And it could have been some real trouble for the Tigers. And I think he knew instantly, Akshat, that was an unintentional error. An unforced one as well. But more importantly, a set Harsh Sehgal is going to be the one on strike. Over the wicket there, Akshat Agarwal. And that has been struck with power. And straight to the fielder. Akshat Agarwal, he is the man with the golden arm. He continues to battle. He continues to push the Cosmic Warriors on the back foot. Another loopy delivery. Rolled his fingers over the ball. And going down the track, trying to play with the turn. Doesn't get the distance at the elevation. And number 6 falls down. Akshat Agarwal, he's claimed figures of 3 for 6 now. Siddhant Agarwal is the new batter in. 2 to win from 2 balls. And Akshat Agarwal, he's rekindled hopes out there for the Cosmic Warriors. When he came out to bowl, it looked like the Heritage Tigers, they had one of their feet across the finish line. And then Akshat Agarwal spelled 3 wickets for him in the last 8 balls. Started off on a bit of a challenge. 2 balls to go. Another loopy delivery and it's gone through the gates as well. Number 4 for Akshat Agarwal. He is the man of the moment, being serenaded by his teammates. And now 2 needed for the Tigers from 1 to tie. This was a quicker one through the air, and take a look at the celebrations of Akshat Agarwal. Would you believe those numbers? 4 for 6. And Heritage Tigers, from practically a position of unstoppable victory, are now staring down the barrel and will have to push hard for the single at least to keep the match tied. Also hat-trick ball for Akshat. So much to look forward to. That was the wicket ball there. The last one. Yeah, beauty. A quicker one skidding through the surface. Too many problems on the horizon now for the Heritage Tigers. This is what thrill looks like. This is what absolute drama looks like. The Tigers and cricket once again proving us all that it is a great leveler. It is a masterclass of uncertainty. It can flip at any point in time. Deepak Bachawat is the new batter in. Hat-trick ball for Akshat Agarwal. 2 to win for the Heritage Tigers. 1 to tie. What are we in for? Yash Birla. He's come inside the fence now. Come inside the circle rather. Last ball of the over. Last ball of the match. Once again, a big heave. And that will get them enough time to give those couple of runs. And Heritage Tigers, what a thrilling last ball victory this is going to be for them. They will be tickled, but I think the Cosmic Warriors, they'll take a lot of heart from this game. They have shown their mettle, they have dug it deep. And eventually at the end of the day, very good fielding effort to be honest. But eventually it is the Heritage Tigers who emerge victorious by 3 wickets. A quick exchange of pleasantries as Eye of the Tiger blares out loud on the backdrop, making this a perfect moment to play this song. And with this, we come to the end of the match. At the end of it, just to give you all a quick heads up, it is the Heritage Tigers who emerged as victorious.
Heritage Tigers, can you please come to the photograph? Heritage fans, all of you. Cosmic, please come out and have a quarterback.